Oh, wow. Did you want me to read the title?
Yes.
Oh, Those Summer Night Shifts by Ridley Silverlake. Yeah,
You're reading
that name is funny.
Alright, I can't believe I'm here.
He thought to himself, staring dumbfounded at the large, vibrant sign.
I thought these places were supposed to be discreet about this stuff.
No. He stared completely baffled at the sign, wondering if his eyes were tricking him. Dildos, what? But alas, the sign suddenly lit up to make it all the more embarrassing to be standing outside. In bright, colorful, now glowing letters were the words. Am I reading this as the Laguna Lior's leg cramping dildo emporium.
Oh my God.
I get it because he gets a leg cramp all the time. As his opinion of Laguna plummeted hard and fast to the center of the earth, the leather-clad brunette took a deep, steadying breath. It didn't help at all. His normal frown and furrowed brow creased along the scar on his face.
No one would ever think less of me if I just went home. No one would know. No one would care. I'm not exactly here. I'm just waiting for someone at home for me.
Resolute and embarrassed, he turned tail to walk home, wuss, only to see someone off in the distance walking towards the stores across the way.
Cypher. Just walk past him to get out of here.
He took a deep breath and willfully took a step backwards, and another, and another, and another. Calmly, he turned and walked into the store.
That was beyond close.
So he's less intimidated by dildos than he is by Cypher. Okay.
So much more.
Looking around, the inside of the store was almost as ridiculous as the sign. His brow furrowed again, as it always seemed to default to. There were colorful displays set up all around, and there was no lack of comedic value. This is the most fabulous dildo store he's ever been in. In some of the displays. He wasn't sure whether or not to take this place seriously. After all, there was a blow-up doll in a seed uniform hanging upside down from the ceiling over a display for a vibrator called the Shark. He wasn't sure how to react to what he was seeing.
I just need to buy 2 things and I can go home. I mean, there's no way I'll be seen here anyway.
He thought, swallowing his lion-sized pride. And reading the aisle signs, which proved just as silly and unhelpful. Aisle 1, little buzzy buddies. Aisle 2, slippery stuff. He groaned, deciding to just browse around. He wasn't sure how long Cypher would be out there anyway. Maybe he would just stumble across what he needed by a stroke of luck.
Excuse me, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
A soft, feminine voice came from behind him.
A sales associate.
He turned around and gave them a once-over. She was a tall, lean, blonde woman wearing leather stilettos, leather garter belts over some tight leather short shorts, and a leather corset pressing up against some rather large leather breasts, covered just barely by more leather. His eyes lingered for a moment and then moved upwards to the leather choker around her neck, and then to the leather glasses she wore, and her look of leather. Terror.
Oh my God.
What are you doing here, Leonhart?
His eyes refocused, confused until her horrified look was mirrored on his own face.
Quistis.
When he said her name, Quistis' face burst into a blush.
Squall Leonhart, I demand to know why you're here.
You tell me why you're here, because you seem to be more pressing question. Dressed like that. A leather-cladded leather tramp.
Her panic seemed to turn to rage at that.
Leather-clad tramp? This is the only job I can get right now. It's been a rough summer for me, money-wise.
Her demeanor saddened.
After all, I'm not qualified to be an instructor, and school's out for the summer anyway. And you want to talk, Squall? You must be pretty lonely to have come to a store like this all alone.
So that I can't show off my boobs to have people
Yes, you
fall
can.
on my... to have people fall on my bed like you. And I'm not interested in your sob story. I just want to buy something and pretend I was never here.
You're so cold!
He scoffed.
I'm not in the best mood either. Your leather getup will probably get burned into my mind forever. I'm gonna go be miserable for the rest of my life.
Like you already are. Absolutely furious.